What is going on? Welcome back
What
to
up?
CloudStationTV. We're here better than ever. What is going on, guys?
Oh man,
Oh, not much.
it's good to have Vet back, man. It's good to have him back.
Yeah, welcome back. Yes, sir.
Just doesn't feel right, but you know, people, you got to take a vacation. You got to enjoy the family, and do other stuff sometimes. Get away from gaming and clear your mind. So I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he's back.
I needed it. I that was it. It wasn't. There was a lot of stuff just piling up, and it was. I think it was. I needed the break, so I didn't just completely end it again, like I've done twice with the other two times on two other platforms. So it did help staying away for an entire week and just focus on family, relaxing, sitting in the sun at a water park was nice. So that was kind of a nice thing. I shared a couple of pictures here and there, but I was pretty much just straight MIA for the most part. So I just needed to step away. Yeah.
I would love to go to Tennessee, man. Last place I've been in Tennessee was Knoxville and Memphis.
We didn't hit Knoxville. Oh, no, I drove through Knoxville. Drove through there, but we were in Nashville, stopped at the Grand Ole Opry, and then up near Pigeon Forge, Dollywood, and all that area, that whole area.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
All a bunch of places I've never been at. Stuck in my Canada.
Dude, me and my wife, man, we want to go to beautiful Vancouver, man. So
I've been to Canada once. I don't know where it was. I just know we crossed. I was a kid and we went to a cabin on the other side of the cross from Buffalo. So I do remember that my grandpa told me that we went there. I think he threatened to leave me there. Because I wasn't listening.
I got a friend that's a biologist, man. He said to hell with California, and he moved to Canada and met his wife. He flies down to visit relatives, but he's just like, nothing's like Canada, man. It's clean. I don't have to worry about no smog. It's just the people are nice. I can leave my back door open and don't have to worry about getting robbed. And
It's a good place to live at. I can concur.
Nice.
Yeah.
For sure.
You have the inside scoop, huh?
My whole life.
That's on my bucket list, man, to go see a hockey game and go get me a donut at Tim Hortons. Give me a box of donuts. Look, you guys, look, I want a box of donuts and some coffee, and I want a Tim Horton mug. All right.
If you want coffee, though, I have to admit, Tim Hortons used to be good, but it's kind of trash right now.
No, don't tell me that.
They changed it. Well, okay. Tim Hortons got purchased by Burger King, and they changed. Yeah, it now belongs to Burger King, so it's now an American company, and they changed their coffee provider. And rumor is actually McDonald's over in Canada, like the Canadian branch of McDonald's, jumped on the supplier when they saw that Tim Hortons were letting them go. Mm-hmm. So if you want good coffee now, you go to McDonald's in Canada.
Wow.
Yep.
And in the States, no, I don't think anybody would ever say that. Well, I mean, somebody might, but you're going to get some weird looks, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you just cross the border, McDonald's in Canada and United States, totally different flavors. It's not the same restaurants at all. McDonald's Canada is its whole different company.
Wow.
Like it's a branch legally, but they had to adjust the menu just to go with the regulations over here. So they just made everything different in Canada than in the United States. So now, as for gaming wise, because apparently we're a gaming podcast, what's going on with you guys? We're gonna start with Ray. What have you been doing lately?
Man, I've been on the PS5. Been playing hockey. Been playing basketball. Hey, the last NBA Live game was NBA Live 19. If you guys play that on the PS5, it is so beautiful. I updated the teams and everything, putting players and making players. So I have a sort of updated roster. But man, it plays so sweet.
Takes a lot of time, doesn't it? When you have an older game, I remember doing that with like Madden
waiting.
Yeah. And
Yep.
Or no, and even college football. I did that with college football 14.
But
and
you
it
know
was
what
the same,
you
like
do?
when you're trying to, and there are people that do that though,
but check
upload it, and I'm just
but
like,
you know, there was Game Facts. If you had one of those Game Sharks or one of those shared, like you can download it to your memory card and download rosters. They used to make roster shares, and so I said, hell with that. That's what I used to do. But yeah, and then playing a lot of what is it? Watchdog Legions has Bloodlines. Been playing that. Red Dead Redemption. They got the Blood Money. Been playing that. Vet, I owe you another bullet to the head. And then Siege. I love that game. I'm hooked on that game right now.
Nice. We're gonna go with JD. Then we're gonna keep the best for last. JD, what's going on?
Man, I have been playing Guilty Gear. I just beat the arcade mode on that. Guilty Gear Strive. I just beat Final Fantasy VII Remake intermission side story, whatever you want to call it. You can check out the finishing on Twitter. I posted it on Twitter. What else did I just beat? I just beat and it was another game. But I can't think of it at the top of my head right now. Outriders. I went back and played some Outriders, finished it up on the PlayStation side, and I beat that games. And yeah, so I've been playing some games, getting them done, and I've been playing a little bit of this PlayStation podcast, but hey, man, I've been playing a little bit of xCloud, just testing out the waters, playing a little bit of Gears, Judgment, and just testing it out, seeing how it works.
What's up, Eddie?
Nice.
Maker of chaos.
Yes. So now I'm about to jump back into I guess Sackboy right now. That was the request. I put it out on Twitter. Hey, what game you want me to dive into next? And so Sackboy Big Adventure is really good.
I don't know, man. I just something about the name of that title. It just sounds nasty to me, man. I'm sorry.
Would you prefer they called it Teabag? It's like Teabag.
But remember though, when you play. But remember, aren't you a sack too, running around?
The game. I can't do it.
Am I thinking Little Big Planet?
Yeah, but guess what? And DrSpaceman, you'll probably be interested. It's just like Asteroid Boy and Ratchet and Clank. Like if you put Asteroid Boy and Ratchet and Clank together, that's what Sackboy Big Adventure is. Like this platform is beautiful, just like Ratchet and Clank. It has all the controls for DualSense working and active in it. Like it's pretty fun. And they got some characters. So if you got like Returnal or you got down Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, they have their characters in the game, or at least the costume of those characters in the game. But yeah, it's really fun.
Nice. We said we are gonna keep best for last, so I'm gonna go before that. So yeah, as usual, been very busy for me with the baby. And so I've mostly been playing on my phone with a remote player. Played some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Enjoying the heck out of that game.
Nice.
Man, it's good. And actually jumped back in the Outriders just a little bit. Actually played like half an hour. But I wanted to test the water again on GFN. And yeah, it's getting pretty good. So they're slowly fixing the game. Eventually it's going to be a complete game. Because there's still some bugs here and there. But still getting pretty
I want my 60
good.
bucks back.
So yeah, and I'm waiting for because xCloud did improve a lot here, but it's still very a lot of glitches, like a lot of lag when I'm playing. Well, sometimes there'll be like 0 input latency, and then I'll get some lag spikes. So I got to check some stuff in my network if I can prioritize Xbox Cloud when I'm playing it. Try to figure something out. Like that's the reality of cloud gaming. Sometimes your experience will differ from others because of your network infrastructure, because of how far you live away from the data centers.
Download, upload speed.
I got fiber here, so I'm directly hooked up with Ethernet and fiber.
Yeah, and that's weird because I've been playing. I mean, even when I was doing using Xbox Cloud, I'm on Wi-Fi, so I should. And I'm upstairs, and the base for my router and all that's downstairs in the living room, so I shouldn't have as nice a service as I do.
Oh, I actually get better. I actually get better experience sometimes on mobile with the Wi-Fi than on my computer with Ethernet.
Nice.
So
yeah, I think it's hit or miss for everyone, and that goes. But I've heard the same thing. Like some people will say that about Xbox, but they have a better experience with like Stadia or something else. And I think it varies. Like I've heard Stadia doesn't work for some people, but Xbox does. It's all because it's all in the cloud. It's all going to be, I don't think anybody's going to have the same experience across the board. That's just not going to happen.
It all works for me. I have no issues. No issues.
Well, and I don't either. That's the thing is I've used the only one I don't utilize really anymore is Luna. But even when I used Luna, I never had any issues with it. I used all
Luna.
of them.
I'm in Canada. I actually used Luna for 2 weeks. Because I'm not allowed to have it, but I did some trick around to try to get it working here. It worked fantastic over here. Worked really well.
I did my Luna Zone stream last night, and I played Rainbow Siege, and I played perfect. It looks.
What do you think? Great. What do you think? How do you think between Luna and Stadia? Which one's got the better?
You talking about playing with Siege?
Stadia. Which one do you think?
Stadia. Because I'll tell you what I had to do. I played on my Shadow PC because, yes, I'm an idiot. I signed the form. They kept asking me, are you going to keep us? Are you going to keep us? Are you going to keep us? I said, yeah, I'm going to keep you. And then they see me and say, oh, thank you so much for keeping us and for
you're helping us stay afloat.
Whatever. But guess what, guys? It's on my wife's credit card. Oh my God! Wait, I'm gonna hear it because they took the payment last month, and damn, they're gonna take the payment this month. I know I'm gonna hear it, but anyway. But
she heard it here live right now.
Oh shit! Shut up, JD. You better not say nothing. So, but I played Siege with Luna with an Xbox. I mean, not Xbox, with my Stadia controller. Oh my God, it plays so much better. My Luna controller, when I'm playing Siege, the guys move too quick and they're too fast, and the guns is moving too quick. But with my Stadia controller, it felt like I was actually playing Stadia, and it played great, man. I had no issues.
Nice.
So on Luna with the Stadia controller,
Shadow, Luna, Stadia controller. Yep.
Okay, so the problem is not the system. It's not Luna. It's the controller.
When I play with my controller, it's weird. It's weird like that.
Maybe though, it could also be Shadow.
Yeah, it's probably Shadow.
Can be a lot.
Not using Luna straight up.
I usually do. I said I did actually experiment it last night.
Yeah.
Well, that could be. Yeah, I mean that could be it too because I've done that. Like, it says a lot that Ray tried the same game across platforms.
But what I do like though,
I've done the same thing though.
All my stats from Stadia go right to Luna, and seeing with my stats from Luna go right to Stadia. So I still
magic.
Well, that's the thing because Ray you're the one that told me you had to be level 5 to start doing the multi. I logged in on my Chromecast on the Google TV today, and I was like, oh, I forgot I was a level 8 already. And I haven't played it, but I forgot that I was playing it on Luna.
Exactly.
I forgot about that.
Exactly. When I played on Stadia,
I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
I guarantee it's something you need to do. You need to go into the Ubisoft, like their little whatever hub. You got all kinds of extra charms for your gun, skins.
Oh yeah, I unlock all that stuff.
Did you? All right. What about Prime? You got Prime? You got Prime? Yep. There's stuff for Prime as well. You got everything, Vet.
So now, going around, even though he's been talking for a while, Vet, what have you been doing gaming wise?
Nothing really until just like Sunday. I took stopped playing games pretty much when I posted all my tweets earlier. I think it was last month now. I don't even know, but I just started picking stuff back up again Sunday. I actually tried MLB The Show 21 on Xbox again because I was using hotel Wi-Fi, and it was not like really decent Wi-Fi. It was pretty crappy, but it ran perfectly. And the main reason I wanted to test it out again is I was checking because I know the next PS5, Xbox Series X and S are the only ones that have access to the Stadium Creator because it was a next-gen feature. So I was like, all right, well, I logged in on the Xbox Cloud to see if I could access it, and lo and behold, I could. So I had the next-gen version of the show was on there. So I was like, So I don't know if it's just that game or if there's other games, but I mean, it ran perfect, again, as it always has. I tested out Stadia, had some issues with it but I don't blame it for Stadia. That was the hotel. And like I said, we've already said this, it's just difference between systems, platforms, and everything. And then I dove back into Red Dead yesterday and then today again because I wanted to see how that blood money stuff was. And I mean, I like it. It's not what the hype was, but I know the hype was everybody else. That was the community hyping something up that I think deep down everybody knew Rockstar was not going to come through on. But I still like it. I mean, it's still fun. You get to kill people, and that's all I do in there anyways. I don't really do missions
fun
in
with
that
the
game.
posse. When you're with a posse, it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been poking around and keeping an eye on PlayStation news. I did see, like Red Dead's there was some news about Red Dead Online for PlayStation, at least for the plus side. And I've been keeping an eye on stuff. It'd be nice if PlayStation would just give us an Android or a PC, Android app or something. I could somehow finagle getting it on my Chromecast without having to go through the PS4. It would be nice if I could do that, but that'll come at some point.
They got plans. We know that.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You don't have a PS5. That's right.
No. When they start doing, I won't need it though. By the time I can afford one and my wife will allow me to get one, the PS5 games will be in the cloud.
DrSpaceman, why don't you give them your PS5 since you want to be Xbox now?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm very multi-plat. I'm not Xbox.
Yeah, it's just we're gamers. That's all it is.
Gaming comes from a whole bunch of platforms. PlayStation's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I love testing the same game on every platform. I don't want to buy the same game, but that's the one downside. Grand Theft Auto fans out there, I feel bad for y'all because we know how much you're going to be spending.
Bro, don't even go there, man. Don't even.
Like, there's multiple people who bought that game at least like 5 times. Once per generation, and then on the other console and on PC and.
There's people that bought it on Steam, bought it on Epic, bought it through the Rockstar site.
Let's go and take a look at the chat.
The chat is on fire, man. Chat's on fire.
Sednar in there.
Sednar! Love his support. Oh, who's that loser?
Ooh.
I don't know who that guy
green.
is.
I don't know.
Logo
is green.
must be an Xbox fan.
And we got Eddie Player One. What's up?
The one and only.
Good to see you, man. We got Maker of Chaos 12.
I see him everywhere.
Yeah,
he's a
When you get to play Demon Soul, JD. See,
probably,
JD, you get some pressure.
Yeah, I'm getting some pressure. I'm halfway through Sackboy. I hope I am.
Hey, so speaking of Sackboy, there's your Sackboy right there.
Oh man, but I'll probably do it next week.
That's cool. And we got William the Man, Stadia Pro Gaming. Good to see you, man.
He was
that
heated.
Sorry for the 12 gauge action earlier. Just got so excited to see you.
Oh, it's okay. It was fun.
Yeah, he was heated. Now he was heated about that. The blood money. He did not like.
Oh
that.
Yeah. He messaged me on. He DM'd me on Twitter, and it was. He's not a fan of it. That's for sure.
Oh man,
it says a lot that Ray tried the same game across platforms. Yeah, I think there was Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got Ryzak.
The band is back together. That's right.
Yeah.
Don't miss Ryzak on Thursdays for the show Game Over.
I know.
That rigged
That's right.
show.
Job.
Rigged.
Great job over there.
Rigged.
What are you guys talking about? I'm still on the show. It's amazing.
I know.
I picked Dr. Space to win it all. I think he can beat Clive. I think he can beat Clive. Clive is tough. Clive is tough.
I actually hopped on the show at the end, like after he was done all the questions. So I have to go back and look at that episode. But yeah, Clive is a beast. It'll be an interesting match once I get to him. If it happens, we'll see.
You got it. You got it in the bag.
That's only if he makes it that far.
Bro.
And Crow Resin.
Yeah,
Crow,
man.
nice
He's
to see
been playing Red Dead and Siege with Crow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Awesome.
Nice meeting you, man. And by the way, anyone who's here for the first time on this show, we're a crazy bunch. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the like. It really helps the show to progress. Yeah, Vet is responsible for a lot of craziness, so we did miss him for that. We need that extra spice in the show.
I'm trying to do rock show, man. And he's making fun of the people coming on there, man.
Hey, that was not just me. That was Cloud Gaming Dad, and Ryzak was a part of that as well.
No, it was just you. It's just you.
It was because I was on the show, so they just had to go ahead.
It's okay.
Look,
you
see
can
what you. Yeah, 1,200.
Vet got that.
Somebody
money.
get this man a PS5.
Hey, look what you did. Look what you did to poor SPG.
Somebody get this man a PS5.
Set him up already.
That's the thing, though. Right now I'm keeping my PS5, but I've been thinking about selling my PS5 because PlayStation Cloud plays extremely well, and I think they've done some improvements because I don't know if you guys tried it back like on PC, because I know a bunch of us have PS5s. It's easy to jump on the PS5 version, but a PC version of the PC version of the PS Now, you actually get some upscaling running in the app, and it runs extremely smooth. The graphics are amazing, and it's just like God of War that came out, and what's that other game?
I haven't tried the 2018 version.
So I was playing God of
Judgment.
War. Yeah, Judgment. I was playing God of War when it dropped on PS Now, just to dive back into it. So you go check out that stream. But it looks really crispy, man. It's really plays really well. You know,
Looks better than 1080p.
Judgment looks.
It definitely takes advantage of hardware if you have the right hardware in the computer. So it would be awesome if they had like a Mac version of the same app, if it could do the same thing, because the newer Macs, I mean, the graphics in them are pretty, can get up there. So it'd be really interesting to see if they can do something with that.
Even with mobile and tablets, like on mobile, you change cell phone every 2 years. You always get the latest hardware, and most people go for $1,000 cell phones, like the big Samsung flagships, or those big cell phones are very expensive, and they have some hardware that actually can improve visuals.
Mr. Paul.
Even some of the Samsung tablets, can rival the iPad Pros nowadays. So even those, I mean, just you get that, and you have the PlayStation. If they get an Android app that can utilize that, I mean, it would rival it.
They need to combine remote play and PS Now, because remote play continues to get lost with that conversation, and they really need to just merge those two together. Centralize it together.
One app.
Yes, just make it one app, because it's interesting. Remote play is on Mac OS, it's on Android, Apple, iPhone, like it's everywhere. You can use a controller, Bluetooth, you can touch screen with remote play, but it's not with PS Now. So they need to centralize that.
And it's like on PC, you get a PS Now app, you have remote play that's available, but then you go on mobile, you don't have PS Now, but you do have remote play, and you have the PlayStation app, where you can actually access all your purchases. You can look at your trophies, your friend list, messaging. Can do a whole bunch of things. That's where everything needs to go at.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But,
and I was reading that Microsoft is getting ready, and this isn't tied to Xbox. This is more PC side of things. But they're getting ready to roll out, or they're working on rolling out a cloud-based computer system that's geared for individuals versus business.
Oh, you talking about the Windows 11 streaming?
No, this is something completely separate. It's I think from what I've gathered, and I've been trying to dig around.
Shadow.
It's similar. I think it's going to be similar, but it's going to be a full. I don't know if they really don't have much information that I found. They don't know if it's going to be like a monthly fee, if you're going to get different settings like tiers or what. Microsoft hasn't released anything, which is unusual because they love to leak stuff out anyways. Or that might be actually Google and Sony and everybody else. But that would be another avenue, like if they can get something like that to work, because Shadow's another way that technically you have access to an Android phone and Shadow works on mobile data. I don't know how using that and trying to run PlayStation Now, how well it would work.
Well, you can also use like Parsec and Moonlight to actually stream your desktop PC to your mobile and launch PS Now from that. It's just I find I tried it once and the controls are a bit clunky to actually launch the game because you'd have to change the resolution to make your logos bigger and then launch the game.
Yep.
And
that's the only thing. The downside right now is once they get a true app for phones, for mobile, that's going to be the difference maker, I think.
Yeah. Because I agree with DrSpaceman, because even with Xbox and Xbox Game Pass on my mobile phone, it's like I really just wish it was just one app that I don't have to click on a different app to go into, streaming.
That's the one thing I hate.
It's just like, man, can we centralize these things?
Well, and they may, because I know with Windows 11, they're going to be shifting the cloud gaming over to
Mr. World,
the Xbox app itself. So it would be interesting to see if Sony, by that time, does Sony do something? I would love to see Sony come out with an updated version of the app and stick it in the Microsoft store. Let me download it right from there. Microsoft already said everything's open. I mean, they told Apple you can put iMessage in here and let people download it. So I would not be surprised if they try to convince Sony to start putting some stuff in there.
Come on, guys. Hold on. Can I bring it? Can I bring it up?
I can't do that on mine because it disappears.
Yeah.
With all my Pixel stuff.
Can we consolidate those apps? PlayStation, Remote Play, Xbox Game Pass. You can make it like Stadia.
You're going to have to eventually have just a whole screen. A whole screen is just going to be your streaming apps. You have PlayStation, and Netflix, Walmart. There's going to be so many apps.
I mean,
and yeah, we got Mr. Urban World, by the way, in the chat. Nice to see you, man. I actually tried impressing a GameStop employee playing PS Now on my phone, and she wasn't too impressed, so I guess I'm failing. Oh, I was.
No. Your first mistake was you said was the very beginning. You said GameStop employee. That was your first mistake.
First mistake is someone hanging on to their jobs. Like, it's not going well for them right now. And I haven't had any problem with the last half year playing PlayStation games on my cell phone on the go.
Did you guys already talk about Netflix gaming? Not yet. Coming up, brother.
It's going to be part of the conversation for sure. Well, we can actually bring it up right now. We're done with the introduction, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we caught up with the chat, so
yeah, we kind of shifted anyways.
So today it was announced. Well, it's a leak, right? It's not an official announcement.
No, here I'll give you I'll copy the link over and share it here. This is from 9 to 5 Google. Which
9 to 5 Google.
I saw Brian sharing something about that earlier.
Yeah, I think they also pulled it from. Did it send?
Of course, that wasn't going to be impressed.
Yeah,
with
Bloomberg.
That, an extra nail.
Yeah, Bloomberg. So I'm going to assume it's active.
Shout out
30-minute intro.
Shout out to Paul. I've been seeing his PS5 streams, man.
Hey, well, Eddie, you knew it had to be. It had to be a big intro because they brought me back, so you knew it was going to be a big intro.
Yeah, Vet had to take up like all the time because he hasn't been here forever. So
so I'm gonna share my screen.
Hilarious.
Okay, you actually shared.
What
okay,
the hell? What do you get with a next fit? I guess we can use Xbox and PlayStation controllers, or are they going to come out with a Netflix controller?
I don't know.
They'll probably use your phone.
Will join Stadia with xCloud Gaming offering in the next.
Oh my god! I'm telling you, it's just too much cloud. It's gonna be a whole bunch of them, man.
Too much cloud.
The idea is to offer video games on Netflix streaming platform within next year, according to a person familiar with the situation. So yeah, it is a leak. The games will appear alongside current fare as a new programming genre, similar to what Netflix did with documentaries and stand-up specials.
Look who they hired, though.
Yeah, it's a guy from Oculus and Facebook.
And Electronic Arts. He was a former EA employee as well. So
nice.
So they're apparently they're concerned about getting left behind. I mean, we'll know it. I wouldn't say that there's too much cloud gaming. We'll know when we hit too much cloud gaming is when we see McDonald's get in on this.
But yeah, you'll be able to play parts of games on Netflix soon and buy in for the rest of the games.
Oh man!
So
look, you're gonna have to finish
Netflix,
the episode.
What's it gonna cost me?
Well,
though?
but look, it says that though the gaming division at Netflix will be further built out in the coming months with some roles being advertised on the website. And then they said apparently some files were buried within the Netflix app for iOS have also hinted at this upcoming offer. So, which is weird because I don't usually ever hear anything of people. Usually it's Android APKs that people dig around in. That's the first I've one of the few times I've seen somebody digging around an iOS app. So it says as our colleagues at 9 to 5
starting and they're building the team. It's going to be a while until we get something serious.
Mr. Urban World is going to be called Mick Gaming.
They're going to copyright that now.
Ronald McDonald's, he's going to be like the logo.
Yeah.
Yep.
The arch is going to be in the clouds.
Game codes, LOL.
Bro, think about it. We already got like Walmart, Netflix.
Yeah.
Who else out there?
Well,
there was a telephone company.
But is Verizon? Yeah, Verizon.
Verizon was at E3.
EA's discussed it. I know they've discussed maybe doing something. But I don't know if they've gone through with it. I don't know if they're really going to, or if they're because I mean, if you think about it, it could end up being just like television networks that are starting to do the same thing. You've got every network has its own damn streaming service now. Eventually, it's going to end up being the same with game companies. So you're going to sign up. You're going to get a subscription. Sign up for EA Cloud Gaming. Sign up for Sega's Cloud Gaming.
Running his channel on McDonald's.
He's going to be trying the newest McNugget with the McCloud. He's going to tell you how it tastes. The performance difference.
I mean, I guess what the people who can't afford the consoles. Now you got. It's good to have variety and choices, and things to compare. So if you can't afford this service, hey. You can do this service.
And then you're gonna get to a point where I think it's gonna start. Everybody's gonna offer the same games. They're gonna have between the services, but then because you've got such a big selection, then the next step is going to be pricing. It's going to be just like cell phones. The cell phone companies, T-Mobile shook things up, so Verizon and AT&T have to match. You're gonna have. I can see it at some point down the line. It's going to be the same way with all of the cloud gaming service out there because they're going to have to do something to compete.
Hey, you know what's going to be
right there.
That's whoever has the best library plus best price has my money. 100%.
You know who that's going to be. You know who that's going to be.
You know what's interesting is...
Are you hinting at Sony? I was thinking you were saying Sega. Sega's coming back.
You know what's interesting
The
is
Cloudcast.
you saw
That's what I was thinking.
the Cloudcast.
You better
Oh,
hurry
man.
up and patent that name. Steal
Patting that name
Sorry,
real
JD.
quick. What's very interesting is we see how The Witcher 3 has that update coming for the PS5 for Witcher 3 story mode from the Netflix series. So that would be interesting to see this play out if they start tying games and episodes behind one another. Like imagine, you watching your favorite Netflix series and it's like, oh, continue this episode on, this game, to play out the rest of the episode. So that's interesting idea.
Yeah, that would definitely be. I could see it more like the kind of like the point to click style, like when Telltale with everything that they did. That could be something that I could see Netflix trying to shift towards if they did, like if they made that, try to acquire. I don't really know what they're planning on doing. I didn't know anything about this until I just happened to come across it. So I don't know if anybody really knows because
it's going to be the quality. The main thing is people not like talking about, but the freaking quality. Is it going to be 720? Is it going to be 1080? Is it going to be 4K? 4K. 4K. Oh my God.
That's another.
We have to point that. We have to point that.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah.
But
no, it's Netflix. They're going to go with 8K.
Because I'm gonna tell you, there's my good friend Ben. Shout out to Ben, Cloud Gaming Extreme. His Stadia does not work. His Stadia doesn't work, but he plays other cloud systems that work. It's weird. Some people have Luna. Luna doesn't work. Some people it does work. It's just amazing. So I guess it really depends on your Wi-Fi and what you're using, and also the quality. I mean, Netflix, just because they're streaming a game, what the hell is the quality going to be back? Because I know, damn it, when I streamed Godzilla, who was it? What was it? Max? Who the hell did that? Because we watched it in the house.
Will said he wants 8K 240 FPS and a VR headset for it.
Now you're talking.
Yeah,
that's Google. Hey, Google's probably already working on it.
About Netflix, The Witcher 3 next gen is coming this year. Whoever got the current gen version is getting the next gen for free. So if you got the one on PS4, I scored that game, I believe, for like $5 on the PSN at one time on a sale. Was a complete edition. Already had the game, this version, without all the DLC, and it released the whole edition for with a complete edition with all the DLC for $5.
Yeah, you got it cheaper than me. You got it cheaper than me. I want to hear no more complaints about Canadian price. I paid $10 for that complete edition. I just
only seen that offer once. It was crazy cheap. But now there's a mention of Netflix because they're going to include some extra DLC based on the Netflix show.
Right. That's what I was saying.
That's what you were talking about a moment ago. They're talking about Netflix, and now Netflix is making an announcement about gaming. I don't know if there's a correlation there, but
I can see it. It's no different than Sony starting to connect the dots. Now we're going to have to do the same with the Netflix stuff and start keeping an eye on it, because I think that it would be way too much of a coincidence.
You heard it, folks. We're starting Netflix Station TV.
I told you we're gonna end up We're gonna end up having to rebrand and just Cloud Station TV to cover everything the rate we're going. All the new services keep popping
just
up.
Cloud TV. Remove the station. We're just full Cloud.
Cloud TV.
I don't know, man. I'm getting a little worried, man, because it's gonna be like it's gonna get like crazy.
Well, but
you're the gaming cyborg, man. You should be able to handle all of it.
Look at how the console wars were back. There were tons of consoles, and eventually, a lot of them phased out over time. But
Just want to say that's a very good shout from Maker of Chaos. I think it will be exclusive and less quality. I'm going to streaming services based on exclusive series. I got Disney Plus just for these Marvel and Star Wars series. How many of us did the same? I've done that. I got Disney Plus, and one reason I bought in. Now I'm getting a super big deal with it with the with Star TV, new channel they introduced that is basically all the stuff from Hulu. That in the international they now included with Disney Plus, and they increased the price for it, but it's still very worth it. But before that came out, there was just the Star Wars shows and Marvel shows that were on there that were interesting, and the rest was like, family stuff for kids, but not that great. And it was a lot of miss more than hits, except for those very good shows that were exclusive to the channel. Now, the same applies for gaming. If you get the good games, like Sony's been doing for a very long time and are focusing on, that's how you get the gamers. Like, no matter how well the others are doing, like if you get good quality stream, if you have the games that everyone wants to play, you're The Last of Us Part 2, the God of War that everyone gets crazy about when they hear about, that's where you get the players. And it's same for Xbox with Starfield. They got Bethesda. There is a very good reason why Xbox went ahead and paid how much? $7.8 billion for Bethesda. They know people love these games, and now they're making these games exclusives. It's going to pay out for them in the future. That's how you get the gamers, by getting the exclusives.
Game Pass, day and date.
Exactly.
Exclusives matter.
Exclusives matter. That's the thing, is that's why I go where the games that I want to play are. And I think it's no different than television. My wife I don't use Netflix. My wife uses it because we only pay for it half the time because there's certain shows that come out that she wants to watch. So then she binges it, and then I
love Netflix. Love Netflix. Me and my wife, we do the Netflix. We just don't chill, but we do the Netflix.
Sorry to hear that, Ray.
That sounds painful.
That sounds. That's a cry for help.
If I ever heard one.
Help. You heard it, guys. Send some care packages for Ray.
Courtesy of Sony.
Okay, man, she saw you messing with that vampire lady, man. That's what happened, man. You was messing with that vampire lady from Resident Evil. And she's like, nope. You want to chill with me? Chill with her.
You're hitting the village.
Guys are crazy.
Got Ray PS5 controller.
Hey, Brendan. Yet again, a new name.
Did not. No, you did not. Look, man, you've been trolling me all day.
He's on red. He has the red controller.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Horrible. I can't believe you said that, man.
I can't believe I said it either. This live.
You've been hanging around bed too much.
Is this live? Is this show live?
You're on bed too much.
I'm on the Atlantic time zone right now. It's nighttime here, so it's safe.
Look what. See,
can't
this
speak
is what
for the
happens.
rest of the Americas.
I think it's because y'all brought me back, and look what happened.
All chaos break loose.
It's getting out of hand, Ben. It's too slippery.
You guys are crazy.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Wait till you get old.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch Jeopardy?
I appreciate that.
Not to change the subject or nothing, but
that PlayStation thing on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I tweeted out.
I caught up on notes, but I already had a crap ton of tabs open that I was gonna share over for
They
y'all.
describe Astro's playroom and with the actual footage, and it's like the answer is who's Astro? Like,
yeah, somebody said they had a question about forgotten multiplayer game Destruction All Stars. It was just like, look at that, even Jeopardy. Sony paid Jeopardy.
Destruction All what? That game means
Destruction All Stars.
Yeah, we don't hear much about that game.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, they dropped the story mode. I know I forgot his name. Joe plays
Joe
it.
Rhino, yeah.
He plays it. I play it every now and then, but yeah, I mean it can make some improvements, but yeah.
That's pretty sweet. The Midnight Black controller with a PS5 camera on deal.
Nice.
Here's another.
How are those Mets? I that's baseball, right?
Yeah.
Hey, baby, my Giants, San Francisco Giants, #1. Woo!
Yeah, they'll probably get an asterisk though.
No, that's the cheating ass. Who is it? Astros, man, those cheaters.
Oh no, I was just going to talk about the whole team's going to have a big old asterisk at the end of the season.
Yeah, whatever.
They took a page out of Bonds.
I think it's about time to start the actual news.
Yeah, let's start the show.
The show is well on its way, but let's start the news. PlayStation Plus August 2021 free PS4, PS5 games will include Melee Battler Hunters Arena.
Yeah, I saw the video.
So I played that. I played the beta. It's pretty. It's
Gaming
nice.
Extreme. What's up?
Pretty fun.
It's a battle royale, right?
But it's a battle royale with hunters and medieval type characters, whatnot. But you're fighting enemies and you're fighting the other players. So it's PvE, PvP at the same time.
Can you say that one more time, please? What was that again?
PvE and PvP.
You already done messed up.
PvE, PP, or
PvP.
Yeah, something.
So there's enemies in the map.
We got Cloud Gaming Extreme in the chat.
Yes.
Good
what
to
up,
see
Ace? What up, Ace? So it drops you off like Fortnite, like all the battle royales, and then it drops you in the middle, and then you gotta go beat up the enemies in the map to kind of level up your character. And then while you're fighting the enemies, you might run into another player, and they try to beat you up too, or you got to beat them up.
DrSpaceman, there is a video so people can kind of see what JD's talking about. There's a video on there.
Right. I'll load it up. Hold on.
Meet PPE people.
Let's increase the quality. So, you got some nice looking maps.
Dude, look at that right
nice.
there.
Yeah.
Yep. That's actually looking pretty good.
Oh, I'm vet.
So you see, you have to go beat some people to gain some levels, but do you lose your levels at the end of the game, or do you have levels that reset
Wait, was that you?
Whoa, now they didn't lost me. I'm sorry. They didn't lost me now. I'm sorry.
Was that you? Ray, was that you with the fanny pack?
Yeah, I got you fade, man. Right here. They lost me, bro. They lost me, man. They lost me.
Oh my god, I can't take. There's no way I can take this.
Ray showing his balls right here.
What the hell, dude?
That's a big adventure right there. That's a big adventure.
What's this?
What in the hell is that? It's like a mustard bottle with an afro. What the hell is that?
Instead of Sat Boy's big adventure, we have Ray's big adventure.
No, don't you blinding me.
Wait, was it just a tad back or was it forward? Oh, no, there it is. I think there was another one with the fanny pack.
Why is he wearing a little cheeky? What is that?
They know you go to the beach, man. They know you out in Cali. Hey, you old school too.
Oh my god.
I'm done.
Oh, I can't clip that. Damn it.
How can you just show beautiful warriors and then you show this crap? Got the gold chains, the pink. Oh, come on, man. With the fanny pack, with a disco ball, disco star.
Oh my
He got
god!
the peace. He got the
This
peace
is
chain.
literally the best thing. I'm
What
so
the
glad I
hell?
came back to this.
This is
What the hell,
so
man?
beautiful.
Oh man.
It's like
JD gonna love that. He gonna play that. I'm gonna play the Ray character.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Look,
I
it's gonna be
dare
a stream
somebody to
highlight.
name that
fantasy
character.
It's gonna be a
epic
stream highlight, and
universe.
I'm gonna tag you in it all on Twitter.
Better not, man.
The location of the stars, like
What the hell is this?
with the pink tights.
What
Oh
the
my
hell?
god!
What are those, like pantyhose?
Bro, seriously?
Right? Tell us,
Seriously.
where'd you get the outfit at? Did you get that at a store somewhere? Is that a California thing?
Whatever. That's a Minnesota.
Look,
That's a
you was
Minnesota
even trying to be like Mr. T with the.
bro.
Oh man.
Bro, come on. Seriously.
Oh, that is the best thing.
Hunter's Arena. Really? Square.
That's a must-have. That
Come
is
on,
a
Square.
must-have,
What's up,
people.
guys? I'm Hunter. Oh yeah.
They lost me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that game. I was gonna get that game, but then they had to bring out that
We
ain't me.
need
That ain't me.
cultural appreciation for Ray. Misrepresentation.
Wait,
Please send a care package
Eddie has
for Ray.
Eddie has the best one.
Next subject, please.
Eddie just said Hustler Arena.
Next subject, please.
Oh man.
Oh man.
He gonna you know what though?
Man.
If I do use a character, I'm gonna be hitting you with them silver balls in your face. Man got poor man. I like
Oh my god.
Ray, I'm sorry. Oh, don't go on Twitter, Ray.
I don't even have an afro, man. So stop it.
All right,
Ray,
That's the
Ray.
younger version. That's young
all
Ray.
right.
Whatever.
Don't go on Twitter, Ray.
Hey. Oh, you mother! Oh my God! I swear to God, I'm gonna. Oh, just wait after the
I'm
show.
sorry.
Wait after the show, man. We found Ray 3. Oh, come on now. Seriously?
Oh wow.
Oh,
Good one.
damn. That's
Oh,
messed up,
sorry.
man.
Oh, man.
That's messed up.
They say Ray's afros is DLC.
Yeah, I got you DLC. Wow.
Oh man.
Wow. Why did they screw the game up? See, that's what makes me so mad. They make these wonderful games and then they F it up with these extra characters, man.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, I thought that was pretty
Oh,
good.
man.
No.
Oh, man.
No. I was cool with the animal fighter, but not the brother with the stars on his nipples. Yeah, nah, I'm not feeling that. Not feeling that.
Oh my god.
Oh
The
man.
stars on
coming
the
out-
nipples is for the extra XP. It's like
Is
an
this-
accessory.
Is this game coming out next month?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a PlayStation Plus title. Apparently.
Oh man.
Wow.
So JD's gonna be live streaming that.
Yeah.
I don't.
So
JD, don't be sending me no pictures to my mailbox. All right. JD be sending me playing Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gears.
Guilty
Guilty
Gear.
Probably stiff because the chat's getting its finisher move.
Ray finish is Black Nut Drop Stunner. Come on, really, Lord Gamer man? Really?
We lost a bet. We lost a bet.
What the hell? Boy,
Oh,
I'm not even gonna touch that.
Oh,
Rumor
man.
going
you're
around.
nuts.
Apparently,
Oh, man.
Yes, can we get to this, please? Thank you.
I got you, Ray. So apparently, mid-August, like this guy, I don't even know who he is. He's a business analyst and whatever. He got a leak saying that mid-August we're getting a new state of play, and somebody else confirmed that. Well, confirmed, saying that that's the one where we would actually be seeing God of War and Gran Turismo. Now, those are not official sources. It's not coming from PlayStation. So temper your expectations.
I know one thing. They better do something because the last player stay. Oh God.
Well,
JD, did you see that? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
So we're gonna see. We could be pleasantly surprised.
Well, there was an article about what was it? With tying in with Gran Turismo 7 that the developer Polyphony Digital's announced a partnership with Fanatec to create a brand new set of branded peripherals for that game.
Yeah, brand new steering wheel and
yeah. So I mean, it's coming. It's just So
I
it'll
saw
be
comments about
interesting.
it, and apparently they're saying it's gonna be like the steering wheel they want to release will feel more and more like driving an actual car. So it will
When
be
you crash,
interesting to see how. Yeah,
you're gonna have a built-in airbag in that steering wheel. You want realistic? There you go.
but I'm guessing it's going to be like a dual sense built into the steering wheel. You're going to feel the road in it. That should be very crazy.
Yeah.
Like feeling your engine rev up and like the gravel under your tires and like all that feedback you get in a real car.
Mm-hmm.
They can do that with dual sense technology in the steering wheel now.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be very crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Very interesting.
OJ Ray, that couldn't be you. He was too tall.
Thank you, Paul.
Gran Turismo 7 VR will be awesome. I hope that VR too. Yeah, VR is coming as well. They've been teasing it for a while. Last state of play 210. Yeah, it's not what people were hoping for with Deathloop. Like Deathloop looks good.
I think people were let down with that.
But we've already, but they've been shoving it down our throats. We don't look. You know what we want to see? We want to see God of War. We want to see Horizon. We want to see the new stuff.
When we talk about the exclusive, we want to see the PlayStation Studios games.
Thank you.
I want to see Spider-Man. I want to see the new Spider-Man.
I want to see the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, there is.
Well, you know, if they do a, you know, I bet they would. I could see them adding a multiplayer to the next Spider-Man. I mean, maybe, but could you imagine adding a multiplayer to Spider-Man? Yeah, well, co-op.
Could
be
co-op. Both Peter Parker and Miles Morales.
The more I see Deathloop, the less I'm interested. The hype has gone for me now. Ooh.
Especially that you're going to be able to play on Game Pass in a year and a half because it got pushed back, didn't it? Oh, no, it's not that game. Actually, come into this.
You're talking about Ghostwire?
Another Bethesda game. Ghostwire Tokyo delayed for 2022.
I was looking forward to this game.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this. If they need to fix it and do whatever they have to, I respect that. I'd rather them not rush a game and just get it taken care of.
Wasn't there a game that got rushed, or like a game or two that got rushed out?
Outriders.
Well, I was thinking also. I think there was another one, wasn't there?
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
There's a few of them. But
they lied. There's two different things.
You have to consider it's Tango Gameworks. It's a very small Japanese studio. They were acquired by Bethesda, but it's not made by the whole company Bethesda. It's a very small studio, part of it. They've been making interesting games like The Evil Within. It's a lot smaller studio. They have to take their time to make sure it works, and I'm pretty sure they have access to a lot of resources through Bethesda, but still, yeah, they need more time. It's totally acceptable.
You know what? I'm cool with it because it's going to be a lot of games that come out the end of this year anyway. So I'm cool with the beginning, early 2022. So I'm cool.
I feel like they tease. Just want to come draw a tangent about this. They tease games way too early. Like leaks happen, yeah, but official announcements, like they announce games that haven't even started being done at all. Like, for example, Assassin's Creed Infinity was confirmed by Ubisoft last week, and we know nothing about it, but I don't even think they know much about it either. It's still a
No, they just said to confirm it.
So
They're like, well, we're going to
game. They're not even sure.
We're going to try to make it like this, but we don't really know. But we're going to go ahead and confirm this anyways.
You know what? You know what I'm thinking though. When they try and certify a game, I think now with the thing that happened with Cyberpunk, I think they're going to be a little bit more harder on certifying certain games that come through. I'm sorry. Go back to the drawing board. We ain't putting this in our store. There's a few bugs. There's some issues we have. Take that. Take it back. How
much money do you think people like Microsoft, Sony lost with all the refunds? And then, like, I don't know the last time I've seen Sony pull a game from from the store that's a new game.
It was PS4. It was that bad, man. I mean, I had a cousin, man.
Well, no, that's what I'm getting really at. Is like you have to do a really bad job at a game for Sony to be like say, well, we're not doing refunds. We're just get this crap off of here,
bro.
And then they come back, and then they come back like, well, we updated it. Nope, not good enough. We ain't putting that shit on here.
They gave that game an award before it even came out. It had an award at some and the game of the year, Cyberpunk 2077, PlayStation. Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy situation. Today I applied for a position at Ubisoft. Cross fingers for me, guys.
Hey.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That is.
Hopefully you get it, Eddie. That would be amazing.
Eddie,
we'll bring you on board then. Also, we'll bring you on.
One of my favorite gaming publishers, man. I love me some Ubisoft.
No,
man.
I do love.
Love Ubisoft.
Would you guys agree that right now, considering everything that happened, Ubisoft is now the world's biggest third-party studio?
Ooh.
They used to rival with Bethesda, but Bethesda went first party.
You're forgetting other play like Blizzard,
Sega, Capcom,
like Blizzard, yeah.
EA got a ton. EA has tons of studios.
I'm gonna have to say Blizzard. I'm gonna have to say Blizzard.
I want to put a parallel to this because is Blizzard really now third party? Because they do deliver some games on the consoles, like what's the name of that?
Call of Duty.
Come on, man, you're missing one of the biggest.
Yeah, Activision. Yeah.
Come on.
I was thinking of just Blizzard itself, like with Overwatch, but because they're more centered on PC and they have their own ecosystem. And they're almost like they're a PC first party studio.
Yeah.
The way they made it, like they want people to go in their ecosystem.
Ubisoft is everywhere, though. That's the difference.
Bro, come on, man. They're getting ready to do Overwatch.
Yeah, but
EA is also everywhere. EA got a ton of studios, and they're everywhere. Yeah. They covered the whole sports market, Star Wars.
Well, but if you look at Cloud, though, EA doesn't have everything. EA doesn't have every sports game. EA lacks. There are certain sports games you can't play though. Everywhere, like you're either stuck. It's PC or console. You can't access every sports game via cloud right now. And like I said, that could change. EA could shock everyone and be like, "Well, we're gonna just bring everything."
Well, they bring back that college football. Woo, man!
Right, but right now we don't know if they haven't announced. Is that going to go to cloud though? If it's still locked in at PC and console, it's not everywhere. Ubisoft, everything they do, you can do. They have mobile games. You have access to it on the cloud. You have access to it on console. You have access to it on PC.
And first there was console wars, and now it's publisher wars.
Yeah, look, man.
Go ahead, JD.
I don't know. It's just a big category of games. I don't know who's the biggest publisher right now, but I just know that between EA, Electronic Arts, and all of their studios, and between Ubisoft and all of their studios, and even Activision Blizzard. That's a lot of, I don't know.
Because
You
EA
got
has a lot of,
Sims.
Numbers don't lie, man. Go look.
EA
Go look
has
and
a
see
lot
who's
of
doing the
niche
numbers.
games like Madden, for example, is a niche game that you have the public that likes Madden, you have the public that likes NHL, then they have the Star Wars games that are big bangers, but they're very far apart and they haven't all got the same reception. Like
Madden never
Jedi
gets the
Fallen
same
Order is like one of the best games ever made. I'm ready to
Right.
say it. It's a awesome title. Souls like plays well. It's an amazing story behind it. But then Battlefront 2 wasn't as much as a success as everyone wanted. The other one, Squadron, is good, but it's not as much of a hit as they would have wanted it to be. So EA is a lot of hit and miss. They have a lot of success, but they have a lot of games that are really cater to certain gamers.
They got the Sims. They got the Sims. They got Battlefield.
But again, those are for certain types of gamers.
But they got it all though. They got Need for Speed.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying they got it. They got Plants vs. Zombie. They got mobile games too. They just.
Yep. I agree, but I'm not saying EA is not the biggest though, man. EA is not
but I could see them being almost on par with as much as they have with the catalog that they have in everywhere that they are. They're definitely catching Ubisoft. But Ubisoft they are everywhere. They have so many titles, and they're still working on things.
Heard PC gamers ain't happy with EA.
Hell no, man. They're not getting that next gen, features.
Well, the PC gamers could. They just have to get it on Stadia to get that next gen feature. Mm-hmm. I mean, then you could just be like, all right, well, I'm a PC gamer, but I'll use Stadia to play this. Now I got the next gen feature for FIFA.
Mm-hmm. But Eddie here says number of IPs, Ubi is probably bigger. As for cash, both Blizzard and EA are bigger. This is the thing. We know Call of Duty totally boosts Blizzard's numbers because it's a title comes out every year. It's a very regular title that has a lot of sales. Yeah, it's a big business with they're neck to neck, I'd say. But they're very big.
Yeah,
a lot of cash is going into it.
As of June 2021, Activision Blizzard, Nintendo, Roblox Corporation, and Electronic Arts. Are you
Roblox
serious?
Roblox has been making a lot of money. It's not. I mean, when everything shut down, Roblox, especially then they went public on the stock market, and their stock skyrocketed. I mean, they were making bank, and they still are. That's like one of the most. I've never seen a game like that that's making so much money on the market. Yeah, and Ryzek says it best for Roblox. I mean, there are billions of people that play it. It's about. I mean, just like Minecraft.
Well, you know what? I'm looking up. I'm looking up the stuff. I'm looking. Hey guys, I'm actually going in and I'm looking. I'm off, man. You'd be surprised. There's other stuff that is making money that you would think, but there's other companies.
Is Farmville still making money?
Yeah, I mean, it's a monopoly in the gaming industry for sure. Like,
Holtz. Pull up Holtz's the one he just put up there.
For cash, then maybe 10 cents for worldwide. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Mobile. That's something.
I was talking about studio. Tencent, though, is not a studio. They're a mega corporation. And they're buying studios by the bunch.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to be the one. They're going to end up buying Microsoft out.
Legit, Tencent has enough money.
They'll buy out Blizzard.
Tencent has enough money to buy Sony and Microsoft right out of the bat. They have a shit ton of money. It's crazy.
Yeah, they do.
So,
you'll see Battlefield 2042's or EA has announced that they are working on full full crossplay for it now. EA's revealed it's looking to achieve full crossplay.
For the maker of Chaos 12, Tencent is gonna be huge. I wouldn't be surprised if they make their own console.
Well, they're working a lot for cloud gaming, so they were talking about them possibly trying to fight against Google Stadia. Like they have cloud gaming already in Asia, a lot in China. Mm-hmm. So don't be surprised if you see Tencent cloud gaming pop in North America within the next year. That could very well happen.
What I was saying about the go ahead, JD.
No, I was going to say, you know who's making a lot of money
you got to forgive Ryzak. He's from North Carolina. He don't know how to spell. That's with a T. With a T, Ryzak. T.
Kim Kardashian Hollywood by Glue Studios with EA Mobile.
Oh my god,
that's a cash cow for you. I think it was in the news recently too. Or
have a cloud controlling the work for a system. They're huge and mobile already. Makes sense. Also, you guys seen their kind of PlayStation Vita clone they've been working on Tencent for cloud gaming.
Yeah.
You've seen that? It's like Windows based and it's got some interesting features on it.
Yeah. And I was saying with the Battlefield 2042, the developer DICE is targeting full crossplay between PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC, as well as PS4 and the Xbox One. And they said so the Sony's previous console will have smaller maps with 64 players at one time, but they said they're actually going to be testing that full crossplay when they launch the technical play test. So during the test, PlayStation 5, PS or PC and Xbox Series X and S consoles will all be able to play together. So they're trying it out initially when that launches to see how it handles it. So either the entire system is going to crash because everybody's going to jump on that. And Sony's network, Microsoft's network, and damn internet's just going to blow up at that point.
No, there's a lot of movement going on. And crossplay is the big thing coming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And other news, raise balls.
God dang it, Doctor.
Oh man, hilarious.
Ghost of Tsushima's director Scott Iki Island's reportedly adding 15 to 20 hours of gameplay, which is basically they're doing a thing. If you want the DLC, I think it's like $20 or $30. I must say it in there. It doesn't even mention it. So you have to pay a surplus if you want the DLC, and another if you want the PS5 version of the game. So that's the big director's got thing going for PS5 right now. They're doing it for a bunch of games, but at least the DLC that's coming for Ghost of Tsushima is going to add a lot of content, enough to call it a game of its own. So
yeah, I just pre-ordered it today. I just pre-ordered it. I dropped my $20. You know what I'm saying? And once on August 20th, I'll be spending another $10.
That's a game that's a game I want to get. A game I want to get. So yeah.
What about you, Vet?
Getting
a PS5 for that?
Yeah, I'll end up buying it. I mean, I'll start my PS5 game collection before I get the console.
Hey, let me tell you something. I did that. You know, I've done that. Oh my God, what system was that? Yeah. It was the Wii U. I was buying the games from kids, not the console. And I was like, hey, look, kid, I got the games. But the console's on the way. But I ended up getting the console for Christmas and stuff. So I've done that.
Yeah, I brought a few games on PS5 before I actually got it. I was just like, I'm getting it anyway. Let me go ahead and catch these sales or whatever it was.
Well, it makes sense. If there's some sales, it totally makes sense. There's also a game, Splitgate, that
yes, and
open beta.
I played this game on Steam.
And yeah, we were talking about it. You enjoyed that game?
Hell yeah. It's like playing Unreal Tournament, but with portals. What the hell is wrong with me? Portals.
Interesting. So it's very fast-paced, I guess. Hello.
It is extremely fast-paced, man. Just imagine running, getting shot at, and then going through a portal, then following you. Then you shut up. It's a good game. If you guys can get into the beta, you should try it out.
That's what you get, Ray. You're struggling there because that's what you get for making fun of people from North Carolina.
I am from North Carolina, so
well, there's your problem.
Shut up. Whatever. You wait a minute. No, actually, you and Ryzak is from Virginia. Virginia,
but the
VA.
Don't be knocking my home state.
Just the good old boys. What's that? What you got? What you
buy now? No, because he's buying stuff.
Hold on. Yeah. T7683200061. Oh.
Look, I'll share a play with you, man.
Excuse me, I didn't get my game. The number on it was
Oh, we already sent that out.
Yeah.
We charged it to your wife's credit card.
I know,
which
right?
you have on file.
Oh, and Work Must Die 3. You guys familiar with that game? Getting scrambled mode and U-traps.
I never got into that. I tried. I tried to get into this game
because there's a lot of killing.
I know, but I just see, you have to set shit up, and I just want to shoot people.
That's me and my best friend
required,
Kevin, we played many nights kicking out.
It looks fun, but I just can't get into. There's work to be done before you can even shoot, and I'm just like, that's. It just
man. I agree
that's
with
not
that.
my style of gameplay.
Oh my god,
I agree with that.
You guys are nuts, man.
I was like, oh man, I don't know because it's free on Stadia Pro at a time.
It is no different. It's no different than playing Rainbow Six Siege when you were setting up your traps and there's a time.
I don't even like doing that. I usually
do you see me playing Rainbow Six Siege? Do you see me playing Rainbow
Six? Too busy playing Guilty Gear.
Exactly.
Right, that's like saying, could you see Blake Stadia playing this? Because I don't think I could see him playing that. We basically would say, but I don't set traps. I don't do any of that crap in Rainbow Six. I run around and just try to shoot people. I skimp out on my own job.
Let me tell you something, man. If you can play SpongeBob, you can play Orcs Must Die 3, man.
That's a very enjoyable game. I had a lot of fun.
The game is fun. I need to get it.
It looks nice though. When I played it, I played it on Stadia and it looks great though. So I'm not going to deny that. Bro, I just couldn't get into it that much.
Seeing one of them orcs coming at you, and then when your trap smashes it, and it's some really awesome traps. SpongeBob is Jeff's favorite game,
so don't hate.
You know what?
It used to be. Don't worry, Jeff's too busy preaching about the NFL right now.
Yeah, yeah, you guys are crazy. Like I said, different strokes for different folks. People play different games, but Orcs Must Die 3 is pretty cool, man. It's a pretty cool game. I like it.
It's a fun game.
It's a fun game. Bet we should play together one night, man.
Yeah, it's got a nice co-op to it.
Yeah.
I saw Dirt 5's getting apparently getting a huge.
With you.
I'll play with you, Ray. I bet you will. Thinking about me and my pink nipple stars. That's what you want to play with, don't you, Ryzak? grab my fanny pack.
Oh yeah. And now there's a rumor that apparently they already started the mocap for the next Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Yep, I saw that. They
already working on this.
We know it's coming. Greatness awaits.
Well, they deleted it, and then
they better make it longer. They better make that damn game longer.
the Miles. It said it was. I think what I read was Miles Morales actor, and I don't know. I'm not going to try even mess with the first name, but Jeter posted a picture of himself on Instagram wearing a motion capture suit, and then it deleted the post because he probably got caught sharing it and wasn't supposed to.
He ain't supposed to do that, idiot. What an idiot. He ain't supposed to do that.
So they're going to fire him and bring back Tobey Maguire.
I would. I miss him.
Right.
No, the other one I saw was Dirt 5 is getting another huge content update.
Yeah, they're getting an upgrade.
Yeah,
DualSense controller support. Shout out to
3D
Phil
audio.
Spencer to
actually
acknowledging how good the controller is. You know?
Yeah,
the Xbox. Yeah, since he's the
DualSense.
Yeah,
he's just not telling Microsoft that. He's at work, but he's not playing Xbox. He's playing PlayStation 5.
There you go.
In his private office.
They got games. They got new games.
Yeah. He's like, they're all like, "What you playing on the Xbox Series X today?" I don't know.
Oh no, Bethesda's still working on their games, so
he's gonna piss off a bunch of Xbox players. Hey, you ain't supposed to be saying that, man. Come on, man. You're supposed to be ride or die with us, man. Sony for life.
He's gonna be like, "Sorry guys, I took a new job. Sony offered me a job I couldn't refuse."
Xbox for life.
Could you imagine how pissed the Xbox fanboys would be if Sony brought him on board to work?
But I've actually the podcast they were talking about the kind of funny Gamecast.
Yeah,
I actually watched their listened to it earlier with my headphones while doing some cleanup here, and it was actually a very good interview with Phil Spencer, and he talked about his feelings about other systems, everyone's been talking about he's got a Switch in the background and maybe they're doing something with Nintendo, and no, not at all. He's been explaining he's enjoying games across all platforms, and whenever possible he wants to collaborate with other platforms to make games possible, and he enjoys PlayStation, Nintendo, and whatever systems out there. He tries to play them all, and he did admit that because it's one of the questions that one of the hosts were asked him about the DualSense and what he thinks about it. And yeah, we're definitely thinking about different kind of devices that can bring more places. Oh, that's not even the line I wanted to cite. It's not on that page. Anyway, he mentioned that the DualSense is a solid experience, and looking back at the Xbox controller, they were actually thinking about revisiting some features that the DualSense does have, because it's an amazing controller, and he's ready to admit it. So it's interesting to see. We might see another Xbox Series controller coming down the line with those features in.
And I already got a name for it. Phil cut me a check. It's called the Infinite Series Xbox controller. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're not going to do that. They're not going to make a controller. They're going to build in support. They're going to build support for the PlayStation controllers, and they're just going to be fully supported on Xbox.
Well, the DualSense is already supported on PC with all the DualSense features. So
yeah.
Oh, see, you could play MLB The Show on Xbox Cloud Gaming. Use your controller there, and boom, it's basically like having a
because if you boot up Metro Exodus on PC, the PC version, and you use the DualSense, everything from the PS5 that the DualSense has, like those feelings in your hand, the adaptive triggers, it's all in the PC version of Metro Exodus.
Yeah.
So very crazy.
Spencer don't do a damn thing, man. Just keep your damn Xbox. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave the DualSense for the PlayStation. Do your own thing. He gonna come up with something else.
Well, I don't know. I feel like if somebody does something good, I don't mind other companies taking it and just keep pushing it.
That's right. I forgot you want an Xbox.
I want every system.
He's already got one. It's in the cloud.
Me and
It's in the
Dr.
cloud,
Spaceman
man.
playing Xbox in the cloud, man. That's what
I
we're
bet
doing
you
over here.
are. I bet
That's
you
what
are.
we-
I'm just playing, man. Look, I love
Crossplay.
That's my Xbox.
Wow.
Hey,
It's
Wow.
a wireless adapter.
Nice.
the
Nice.
Xbox stick.
That's the old version. Microsoft already said we're coming out with version 2.0.
Telling you, man, pretty soon it's gonna be a Netflix stick and a Hulu stick. Hulu cloud gaming.
Yeah,
Hell,
it's gonna be.
Paramount
No,
plus cloud gaming.
You're not gonna get Hulu because Hulu. Remember, Hulu's owned by Disney, so it'll just be Disney Cloud Gaming.
I don't know.
I could.
crazy.
You know what?
Crazy.
You could see. You
After
can't say
Disney
you
on
could.
Ice, he got Disney on Cloud.
You could, but the games that they could get developed, they've already had Disney games before in the past. The GameCube had them.
Yeah, Disney
Years ago.
Infinity.
Yeah,
Talking
They
about
had that,
all those
they had-
Infinity
on the Wii-
games, there was Disney Infinity.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
now
there-
we're getting
you had-
Halo Infinite and Assassin's Creed Infinity.
That's what I'm
Disney
saying.
did
man.
it first, man. They just copied Disney.
Infinite series controller. Come on, man.
Yeah. Xbox
man.
Infinite.
I mean, but if you
Awesome.
think, look at Disney's catalog, they could easily, hands down, if they started creating getting developers, it's not like they don't have money. They could easily buy something and be like, all right, here's our catalog of movies, start making games. Go for it.
Then we're gonna get Raise Balls Infinite.
Oh God! Stop! That is not me, man. I wish.
You know what? Ray, I'm gonna take that image, but I'm gonna send it over to Rock and see if he can update the raise praise for that one.
Yeah. You know what? I got a raise for you. All right.
I don't want to know.
That's the ray and ray tracing, by the way.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
They didn't ruin they ruined that beautiful game when they showed that crap, man. That's got to be a gag. That's got to be a joke.
You are well, you know what though? You're never gonna live that one down. Every episode now on this show will now feature that.
No, it ain't, Dr. Spaceman. In my contract, we need to talk. We need to talk.
There's a no talk clause. You just didn't read the fine print.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Don't make me go back to the playhouse.
Well, you got your jumpsuit.
Whatever, man.
Where we?
Oh my God.
Abandoned.
Yeah.
Abandoned app got a rename for the real-time experience app. So yeah, still rumors about Hideo Kojima possibly behind that, even though there is that guy that we don't know. It might be, it might not be. But this studio is getting a lot of hype. And now they're changing the name of the app. They were going to release eventually on the PlayStation, where you'll get some trailers, gameplay demonstration, future live events. So there's a lot of hype behind this game. I'm really curious to know how it's going to end up. So what's your opinion on this, guys?
Yeah, that studio is just making a bunch of hype, and they better deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see it to believe it. And
Mm-hmm.
Speculation, man, is just
Yeah,
crazy.
we all know about listening to people talking about that speculation.
It's the Mickey Mouse crack house. Come inside Goofy's house.
Goofy's Red Box.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Mr. Urban World, we're still here, man. Glad we were still on.
Yep.
Man. Got out of
Glad
class.
you were able to join us
But
again.
you missed some of the stuff. You got to go back and watch, man.
No, don't go back and watch it, man. Just
All
wait
you
for the
gotta
next wait for the next episode of CloudStation.
Mr. Urban World, all
You
you got
missed
to
the
do
ray
is check out
tracing on
Twitter.
Raise Balls.
He was having a big adventure.
Oh my God.
Well, he was
You might
probably
have
just
missed
getting
this
excited.
treasure
Come on,
box.
man.
He was just getting ready for your Sackboy.
That is why. Why did
That
they do
is
that?
live
Why they
footage.
do that?
I'm so glad I was able to screenshot that.
Oh man,
I'll get you.
Good catch.
I'm gonna get you back.
And now, PlayStation patents online tournament system following Evo tournament purchase. So, yeah, I did look in a little bit into the patent. Did we talk about this last week, by the way? I'm not sure anymore.
No, we didn't talk any Evo.
No. We didn't talk no Evo. Yeah.
Oh, this one we didn't talk about because I did find the actual patent. Anyway, there's some drawings. It's going to be tailored basically around the fact that you'll use your home console to register for the Evo tournament, and it's going to be monitored, and you'll be able to play actual official matches from home on your console. So,
nice.
Which it used to be, you had to go at live events in person to be sure that no one is cheating, that you're doing the right thing and all. And now it's going to be cloud. Some stuff of that, the infrastructure is going to be cloud-based for sure. So they got a patent on for making it possible. So like there's this image here, like the gaming network, public network, and you got all those because you can play on PC and on PlayStation. Mm-hmm. So they're talking about bringing in multiple systems and making it work.
Nice. Imagine the Discord with PlayStation and Discord integration, and then you're able to host a tournament through the PlayStation Network.
See, but here's the thing, though.
Remember, though, Microsoft I remember not the Xbox One, but I remember the 360 because that was the one that was supposed to be the Xbox 360 was supposed to be the home console that had everything, TV, all of it was in one console, and then it failed miserably. But I remember they had a tournament thing that they tried, and that was probably one of the worst things. And that was before it.
The only thing, though, in California, they do what is called rolling like blackouts, where they actually turn your power off.
That's why you are supposed to live there.
Shut up, because we don't have because we got a drought, hydro water, we got like heat, forest fire, so they're doing rolling blackouts. So on the news, let you know this county will be out of power between this time and this time.
Well, but if you look at
tournament, I got a tournament.
No. See, in the fine print, they say California's excluded from this. They don't get to participate. They can't afford it. They just said, you know what? We're gonna exclude the whole state.
Oh man.
My sister played online as well. Got in PS Now TVs and PS Vita. But speaking of California, it has nothing to do with gaming. But I got problems
with Ray tonight. Now you talk about me. Now you're gonna talk about my state.
Well, I mean, if we go
personal thing that's going on, I got problems with my car with the check engine light coming on. Because of an EVAP system.
Yes.
That's mandatory because of California.
Yes.
That system is not built for Canadian weather. So it keeps breaking the it's looking for the name. And I work with these things. I actually build them. Relay. There's a relay to a valve basically that activates that allows airflow in the fuel tank.
I just paid $450 to fix that 2 weeks ago because I went to go get my car smogged. Oh, you passed everything. Oh, great, except for one thing, and it was my OB,
the EVAP.
Exactly.
Yeah, my car fails the EVAP, but it's not mandatory here, so it's fine. I don't need to fix it because even if I fix it next winter, when it's going to be cold and everything is going to freeze over, eventually it really is just going to give because it's trying to activate something and it's not working and it's going to burst. So I drop
I know where you're at.
I know you're at there fix that. Yeah, now I get a check engine light on my car all the time because of California, and it cannot be bypassed.
Stupid California.
Whatever.
You want to be out here in the sunshine.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going back east. There's a reason.
Yeah, you come back.
I mean, if I'm gonna buy a property on the west, it's gonna be in Nevada. That way, as soon as California shifts over to be an island, I got beachfront property. I've been waiting for that for years. What?
So yeah, Mr. Urban World here saying, yeah, I was pretty messed up since I no longer have a PS4. I was hoping to play PS Now on my PS3 instead of PC, but it's working out, so I can complain. I actually don't recommend playing PS.
Shh.
I actually don't recommend PS Now on the PS4 because I've tried it before. The experience wasn't great, and from what I heard from a lot of people, it's still not great because the PS4 is not adapted to run PS Now in a newer version of it. So the best experience you have on PS Now is if you have a good PC, that's where you'll get it, because PS now does local upscaling using your hardware. So if you have a decent PC, you'll get a better experience with PS Now. Then there is the PS5 that works extremely well also for PS Now. But if you got a good PC, you get a better experience there than on your PS5. So yeah, would recommend playing on PC instead. So am I losing some people? What's going on?
There you go.
You know, Shield TV. So,
This is me.
yeah.
This is me and you.
I'm here. I just look. I got my setup over here, man. I had to send something.
I got a 4-year-old in the room, so that's the only.
Yes, his name is Vet.
409.
409 for foldable phone. Ooh.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm gonna need Sony to get on these marketing people. So they had to hiccup with the upside down PlayStation. Now I'm on the PlayStation.com site and I'm looking at this month on PlayStation. They're talking about F1 2021 16 July, but they got a picture of Mass Effect, the remake.
Look, man. People look.
It's like that point where that one post where they actually leaked the Blue Point acquisition. They're possibly announcing next month.
Yeah,
bro. I laughed so hard. You see the family with the controllers, and they're all excited, and the damn machine is upside down, dude.
Yeah.
I believe Sony to fire that. I don't know, man. Somebody's in marketing not doing a good job.
They were pissed when they saw that. They took that off real quick.
Yeah,
it's a bit sad. And yeah, I'm just looking at that. The Surface Duo, it's the Canadian price, $649. It's actually pretty good.
That's how much it is for on what I pulled up. Also,
my wife wants that phone. She wants a folded Samsung.
But that's a Windows one, so you can actually play PS Now on that.
But no, it's Android though. That's the thing.
It's Android?
Yeah. When the Surface Duo uses a custom, or basically it's Android, but it has all the Microsoft apps on it.
Yeah.
they gave up on Windows and went full on Android.
There's only two OSs major. It's just Android and iOS. That's it.
Well,
you got the other ones.
There are ways of. Well, yeah, there are. I've seen enough people that have bought the Lumia 950 XL, the last Windows 10 phone, and there's a developer that I follow that got a working version of Windows 11 on it running with LTE service, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all that working.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Android made by Windows. Oh, curious.
Yep.
Remember using the PS1 upside down as the laser wasn't working properly upright? Yep, I've seen that. So it was like the turntable of the disc that was vibrating or something wasn't working right. You'd put it down upside down, would actually be more stable. Yeah, I've actually done that in the past.
I just remember my Nintendo when it stopped working. When the games wouldn't work, I just smacked the crap out of it, and then all of a sudden it would start working.
Wrapping a towel around my Xbox 360.
I
didn't fix the red ring of death. Ain't nothing fixed that but spending some money to buy a new one.
I ended up getting my Duo for $18 from AT&T to test out. If you guys are interested, I can tell you the secret loophole. You have 30 days to return it. Okay, if you just want to try one, I guess. I guess return policy is always cool.
So I was looking at that price because the 128 gig storage is $649. It's only $50 more, $699 to get the to double the storage on it.
Can I play Cloud on my Nokia? And oh my god!
I remember
they used to sell those at GameStop. I remember they had they had a GameStop section where they were selling those, man. Holy cow! And you couldn't even like play that damn thing.
They weren't even ahead of their time. They were
going backwards.
They were like jumping centuries ahead.
I mean, I would get one just for my collection, you know. But I probably could get one off eBay.
All right, it's an interesting piece of history. The N cage. It looked cool, but what was it like? Power of a bit more than less than a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. Paul says, I love my N-Gage. Really?
Oh, man.
Ray,
I've never seen nobody with an
source. You were holding signs saying, we'll dance for retro games.
Oh, crazy. Yeah. That's convincing right there.
Man, what the hell?
He's got a tab open for it.
That guy don't even look like me. I don't have an afro, folks. Elder Scrolls was cool on it.
Yeah, it was a Elder Scrolls Arena thing that was on it, wasn't it?
Well, let me find out.
You know, an interesting piece of history.
Oh my God! Look at this ugly thing. Hey, you could play Lara Croft. Was a game. Yeah, they had some Sega. They did have Sonic. Wow.
Well, on Amazon, the Surface Duo is $449.
Oh shoot! Look, you had Call of Duty, Spider-Man 2, Splinter Cell, Chaos of Theory, some game called The Pathway to Glory. Holy cow. Smash Brothers. They had Super Smash Bros. Wow.
What?
That's what I'm looking at it right here.
And of course, for Canadian prices, the equivalent.
Was that an emulator?
Here, let me do this. I'll put it in the chat. So
it's a bit more expensive than the Canadian version. And then the American Amazon.
Yeah. Well, I pulled up one that says it's $449, but it's locked to AT&T. I mean, if I don't have AT&T, but if I was going to get one, I would just use it with Wi-Fi.
Interesting device, but a bit too expensive here.
There you go.
Well, and I mean, it didn't get the greatest reviews though.
Oh, wait a minute.
The hardware in it, considering it was coming from Microsoft.
That's not it.
Huh.
They practically had to lose the lineup. On the N-Cage.
Huh. Call of Duty.
Look at that. Now or what are y'all going to share the screen so that the viewers can? Since where everybody's just like, look at all these games, and you know the viewers are like, what the hell are y'all talking about? All we see is Microsoft Surface Duo.
There you go. I put a thing in there. I think that's a gag.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Super.
I mean, I'm on eBay. I'm seeing some of these games. Virtual Tennis, Sonic, X-Men, Ghost Recon.
Looks like the real thing. Oh, there's the full picture.
MotoGP.
Looks like the real thing, man.
Does it? Okay. I'm gonna have to do some research.
He's gonna go out and buy it.
Of course he
I
is.
know, right?
He's like,
And
all right, what
Nintendo's
store
gonna
can I
come.
buy this from?
And Nintendo's gonna come knocking at your door. Hey, Ray.
He's gonna be like, Ray, we're suing you for this. You're gonna have to pay $50 a month. We know you can afford it.
Hell no.
Not like that emulator guy that can't.
I wouldn't be surprised somebody
Paul
put a
said
emulator in that.
definitely was no Smash on it. So
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
know,
no
it's a
Smash.
gag.
There's probably
It's a
emulator.
gag.
Somebody like did something.
No, I think it's just Photoshop,
yeah.
just to make a gag out of it, because it's already like got the gag in the word.
I mean, look at them
Gag.
characters. Look, see, I'm gonna tell you how they screwed up. They got Splatoon on there. Splatoon did not come out up when the Nokia was out.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
So that just proved it right there.
Yep. See,
exactly.
hey, see, we're smart.
And Cloud's on there. Cloud wasn't in Super Smash back then. Yeah, there's a bunch of characters that were not.
Hey, get up. Come here.
Total fake.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. Oh.
But hilarious.
Better now they updated the software after a lowering price. I'm loving it. My face is too big. Unless you won't regret it. I already got a big head. I don't want to occupy the whole screen. Definitely was no Smash on it. Yeah. Use Engage $50.
What's that?
Use Engage is only $50. So
Really?
Mr. Urban World's buying
That's
one.
it. That's a really good. You got. I mean, honestly, if you got the games and you can play it, I mean, that's history.
Hey, Ray, I got a game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting it in the chat. Will you be interested in that? They got a demo on the PlayStation Store. Would you be interested in playing that game together, my brother, or anybody?
Advertising. Put it on there. Yeah, that's just advertising, though. In Canadian prices again. Captain Tsubasa.
I need to get. Is this the game he's talking about?
Yeah, this game I'm talking about. They got a free demo on the store right now.
Is that the soccer game? Dude, that's a really good anime. That's a good anime show.
Yeah, it's well drawn.
Yeah.
Well animated.
It reminds me of like Mega Man Soccer. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, I would definitely play this.
Yeah, I'm a
Let's play soccer action with Captain Tsubasa.
Look at this, man. Wow.
Actually looks pretty cool.
Whoa, look at that kick.
Ooh.
Like getting some blitzball kicks in there.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that header.
Score
it
goals with
actually
killer
looks
shot.
like my uniform, except without the Japan flag on it. It looks like my when I played soccer when I was young. Oh no!
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I might.
Is that like a Japanese anime, like a show?
Bro, whoa, man! He's got the tattoo or something in the middle of his forehead, man, like a cross.
Oh.
PS Now is King of Fighters. Come on, man! What other service has that? PS Now is some bangers.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a great anime. I watched that on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I'm about to
up and order pizza and play a Dead or Alive Extreme Beach volleyball. And that game is funny. Tsubasa is a freaking great anime.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna download that. Man.
There's a soccer anime. There's a baseball anime. Oh damn!
Love to see Engage modded run cloud games, just like gamers go back and play games on modded CRT monitor. Have you guys actually seen the guy that hooked up a PS5 on a CRT monitor and got Astro's Playroom to play on it?
No. And I just want to ask why.
Why? Oh yeah, I watch anime, Mr. Urban World.
You know what? That's a cool looking game. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna download that.
Might give it a try.
Give it a try, man. Yeah, it's on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation.
I'll definitely look it up. Maybe try it. So you said the demo's on there.
Yeah, the demo is on there for free.
Yeah,
Right
I would play that.
And it's on sale. That's why I was asking. So it's like $20 on sale.
Yeah. Whoa, what the hell?
It's getting a popsicle?
I don't know what it was, man. What was that in your hand, dude?
It's from a kid.
Oh.
He's got a sinus infection, so
yeah, Mr. Urban World, man. Look, man, do a lot of stuff.
You're wasting your time with sports anime. They claim CRT holds great colors and contrast compared to today's display.
I don't need a CRT. I got my plasma screen. Plasma
it is
TV.
catching
That's
up.
The way of the future.
The refresh rate on CRT was pretty crazy.
I have multiple TVs, but I have my retro TV that I play my stuff on. My wife wants me to get rid of it, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I know about Initial D. I haven't watched it, but I know about that anime. And a great teacher. I haven't heard about that one.
Isn't Initial D? That's the car.
That's the car one. The drifting car. Yeah.
The one that drives a Toyota.
Yeah. No, that's a Datsun 3. Looks like a Datsun 380.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Oh God! You said Datsun.
Like he has to deliver.
Oh my God! I remember those
for his dad, and
God
learns to do drifting that way.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to work. See you guys, Eddie. Thank you so much, man. You take care, brother.
Gonna wrap it up very soon.
Oh my God!
What is it?
Nothing.
What's up?
Nothing. The show's ending.
Oh
yeah,
man. He realized he's got to go get his jumpsuit back on.
Shut up, man. I might be in your window with my jumpsuit.
Ray, you're not the only one who has to watch his back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Toyota. It's a 1983 Toyota AE86.
See, we're not exclusive to just
Toyota
cloud
86.
gaming, folks. We are about everything on this show. Sports,
I actually wonder if they actually released the Toyota 86
football teams with no names
because of that anime.
Oh, nice.
Because the Toyota 86 did a comeback right around the time that anime came out.
Oh yeah.
So I'm actually wondering if there's a correlation.
Dude, that was.
I'll just wait. I will wait to buy my PlayStation card.
That was one of my favorite Transformers. Man, was a Nissan 280. Ugh. God, I forgot the name of it, but that was one of my favorite Transformers. That and the Lamborghinis. Sunstreak.
Yeah.
I'm an 80s.
That's why I love this show. Anthony was dissing my phone because it had a split in the middle. So I sent him a picture of me watching Bad Santa on it just to really.
Ain't nothing beat his $2,000 flip phone. I can play Stadia on when I'm at work. 2,000 flip phone.
Just put fame at the end of the podcast so I know.
He's Flavor Flav, but instead of a clock, he has a phone around his neck.
Pretty much.
Yeah, boy. It's the cowboy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus. I can see it. That would be outstanding.
So anything else you guys wanted to add before we wrap this up?
Man, I got my wife is in the back, man. You don't see her like a tiger pacing.
Yeah, I see that. Get you back, Ray. So, Ray, where can we find you?
Let's see. I'm Ray3473, the gaming cyborg. You can see me on Twitter, and I always post when I'm going to be streaming. I stream on Twitter, Ray3473, and on YouTube, Ray Sherrod. Let's see. Tuesdays, Rock Reveal with Vet Rock and John Scars. And then Wednesdays, of course, you can catch me on CloudStationTV. And on every other Sunday, I'm doing Retro Rewind. Me, William, Stadia Pro Gaming, Jeff, Getting Ads, and Blake's and we got Stadia Blake. He's taking a break. But anyway.
Ray, don't worry, Ray. I'll infiltrate that show so that way I'm on 3 different shows with you.
This urban world, I'm gonna whoop your ass in WWE 2K22, man. I'm just saying, you don't want it.
And be sure to subscribe to Ray. He's close to 200 subscribers. 3 more.
Three more followers. Ray.
Yes.
Ray is almost there. Yeah.
I've been Twitch affiliate for about a year, 2 years. So I'm already Twitch affiliate. Partner ain't never gonna happen.
You can also go to mine. I'm much lower number.
Oh man,
DrSpaceman.
I don't even want to know where I'm at over on there.
I got the lowest because I don't even be on there for real.
I gotta follow you, Doctor. Do I follow you?
You don't follow me?
I follow you on YouTube. I follow you on YouTube. I'm gonna follow him right now.
I got 383. I'm at 383 there.
I probably got like 1 or 5 on my account.
I gotta stream more. I still get people showing up that follow me on Facebook, and I don't think I barely share anything on the Facebook gaming page anymore. But it's broadcast when I go live, so I'm assuming that's where people will see it.
Well, Vet, you're just a lovable and wonderful person. Just you're watching the
confirm you're at 7, JD. Come on, guys, let's pump those numbers up.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
Hey, JD, let me see. Hold on, where's your videos at?
JD 3.
I ain't following his ass. He ain't got no videos. What the hell? What am I looking at?
He's totally
fake account. Don't even stream.
Yo,
wait, is that a fake account?
No, that's a real account.
Wait a minute. That logo, that red logo, what is that? Is that like a 0 for like 0 streaming, 0
streams?
I had to stream on there, man. I don't know what you hit that pad. No, pad.
I'll follow him though, man. I'll follow. I'm gonna get you to 8.
Sedner wants Twitch.
Yo, I'm gonna have to start streaming there more often.
What's
man.
a Twitch?
Yeah, what's a Twitch, man? YouTube.
Ray's wife's got it because she's standing behind him.
You get me killed.
Oh man.
Yeah. Be sure to follow JD on Twitch. So JD, where can we find you?
All right, man. You can find me here. Cloud. You can find me on Twitch. Maybe one day.
Every day.
Maybe one day I'll be over there. Look, you can follow me on YouTube everywhere. You can add me everywhere. JD3MXP. Yes, I actually play video games. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I don't just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can catch me here at CloudStationTV with the guys. You can catch me on Rick Tone Podcast, Waypoint Gaming Podcast with the guys and the fellas. Guys. You know, appreciate it. Shout out to Chica and everybody. Kiefer, what's up? Yes. And then you can catch me. Yeah, you can catch me Friday night, 5 p.m. PST. Stadia Bash Community Network is going down, and then you can also catch me. Hey man, Mortal Kombat 11 tournament. You know, grand prize, first place winner gets. I think it's almost $100 in a cash prize. July 25th, it's going down. So make sure, and Stadia on the Stadia platform. So check it out.
I just want to take a moment because Sednar said, "What's Twitch?" Then guess it's a Nintendo thing, and I don't know if it was in reference to that, but you guys all know what happened with Nintendo and Twitch not too long ago. That Nintendo said they didn't want content creators to basically live stream their event and comment on it, like doing watch parties like we've done with the State of Play. Mm-hmm. So Twitch said, okay, Nintendo, you're doing that, we're taking you down, and they cut Nintendo's stream on Twitch. So
no, you want to hear what's worse? Well, Metallica was performing on Twitch, and what did they do?
Oh yeah, they put him a copyright strike.
They played some kind of crazy music over what they were playing.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Cut them off and they played some orchestra music while they were like it was
What
oh my
the
God.
heck?
Yeah.
I know, like the Dragon Force guitarist, he was playing his own songs that he wrote, and he got a copyright strike and got banned from Twitch for playing his own songs.
That's why you'll only find me on YouTube streaming. Sometimes Facebook, but primarily it's YouTube. I don't deal with Twitch and all their nonsense that they've got going on anymore.
But anyway, where can we find you? Now that JD, you were done, right?
Yeah, I was done. Yeah, I was done.
So go ahead,
Vet Cloud Gaming on YouTube and on Twitch. Or well, if you want to follow me on Twitch, go for it. I ain't gonna be streaming on the platform, but I'm on there. And on Twitter, I post stuff all the time. Usually when I go live, hit the subscribe. You can find me Tuesdays on Rock's Reveal and Wednesday nights here on CloudStationTV.
Awesome.
Hey.
And I'm Sebastian, aka DrSpaceman. You can find me on Twitter at DrSpaceman Games. And I'm also on YouTube, DrSpaceman, and on Twitch, DrSpaceman Games.
I'm already signing up right now.
Ooh, nice. I've been using mostly Twitch lately for game streaming because I find the notification system works real well on this, and been wanted to give it another try. I've tried it multiple times. So other than this, yeah, I'm here every Wednesday night. So I don't have such a regular schedule right now because of the baby stuff going on, but it's getting more regular. And I've restarted last Sunday my Sunday evening stream, so you can find me either on Twitch or on YouTube, and I'll be doing some live streams. So other than this, unless anyone has anything to add up, thank you very much. Yep.
I tried to find you on Twitch. There's a lot of DrSpaceman. I mean, there's a DrSpaceman right now in a swimming pool with swimming trunks on.
Gotta add games. Gotta add the games.
Yeah, DrSpaceman Games.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Right here with my logo, usual logo there.
Okay, hold on.
There's a guy with my name in a pool. Those bathtub streamers, I swear.
You know you watch, I know Vet's watching. I got caught watching. I mean, never mind. I'll say that for another
story. Hey, yeah, Maker Chaos, man. I just follow you on Twitter, man. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, man. I'm posting the games that I'm beating, games that I'm playing, some gameplay, just a little snippet. If I'm not streaming somewhere.
So great. So thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. This was CloudStationTV, better than ever, even though Vet is gone right now, but family stuff calls. So thanks everyone for joining us. It was a lot of fun. Thank you and have a good evening. Say bye.
Yeah.